Okay, welcome back, everybody. It's been, I don't know how long. I think the last time I recorded was what? 11:26. Currently 12:15. Yeah. The Sonic Challenge took me a long time, but I have finally beaten it. So now, I haven't actually been away from the series completely. I actually re-looked at the Burst Renewal Yumi files because I needed reference for something. What? You might find out about that later. Either way. We're going to be moving on, and that's not where I want to be. Actually, hang on. Actually, I'm curious about something. Okay. I was about to say, clearly there'd be a more personal call out between siblings. But that's probably just Murasaki's side. That's understandable. Actually, one more question. What do you... That's interesting. You call your sister Ryobi-chan? And the other way? I see. I guess that's personal. I should have looked at these a lot sooner. Anyways. Now, if you want my honest personal take, I'm hoping for some wholesomeness. But since people gave me the stats, I don't know if the creator of this game can allow himself to do that. Leave Me Alone seems... Actually, yeah, I'm thinking Ikaraga is definitely one if we go by previous encounters. We'll see what happens. All right, this could go either way. If we go personality-wise, it should be wholesome. Other stuff, let's go. But yeah, I was trying to say... Well, I'll wait till we get to the battle. That looks like you are home. And I'm just now noticing you have a lot... Those are probably comics or, manga. Yeah, it's probably manga. Yeah, I'll say what I was going to say later. Oh, okay. What do you mean? You mean a comfortable place? Wow, was it? Yeah, a comfortable place. You don't have a... There's the explanation, or there is an explanation. Used to be my private sanctuary. Yeah, it's just not anymore. See, this is what I'm saying. How did Miyabi need to learn friendship? That's a good leader thing to do. Come and check on your team. Really? Miyabi's precious to you now. I gotta remember, Imu and Miyabi, childhood friends, and therefore Murasaki knew her for a long time as well. So, yeah, that makes sense. And yeah, you need your alone time. Facts. See, this is why it sucks that you were even on this team. Like, you didn't ask to be a part of this life, so if it were anybody else who joined, I would say, well, you can't be lazy. That's you gotta stay on top of your game, otherwise you'll end up dead. But you didn't want to be here. Like, if once the mission is done see, that's the thing. You can't. This team, in no way, shape, or form, on paper, should be able to beat Homer's Criminal Squad. So, in theory, I guess the mission would never be done. I don't know what they're gonna do. Well, I have a slight idea on what they're gonna do for the next game, but either way.
Murasaki, iru ka?
Speaking of.
Oi, Murasaki. Kunren no jikan da zo.
Like, you should have made a deal that you would... you were kind of forced. I remember. Yeah. I feel like one person is acting more like a sister than the other. You make your assumptions on who I'm talking about. Engulfs your skin.
Murasaki, さっさと着替えろ。訓練の時間だぞ。
Oh, you're both in there at the same time? I thought this was like different events. Nah, see, that's not right. That's not right. You gotta give people their space. Or they'll snap. Like right there. Oh, I thought you were gonna use your abilities. Okay, well then who's gonna be first? I would imagine it'd be one of them, first and last. Oh! Oh, shit. I was hoping to start light. We'll see how this goes. Okay, there were a lot of enemies. There was like 5 rounds, and I leveled up. And this is a level 1 challenge. At least I think it is. Or at least I remember this arena. There's no reason for me to use this much force.
Murasaki-san, 何がそんなに嫌なん？もう嫌です。ついてこないで。そんなに嫌なことって世の中にあるん？興味あるわ。もう嫌なんです。一人にしてください。ついてこないで。なあ、もう少し嫌な理由を詳しく教えてくれんかの？
You know, I dare say this is uncharacteristic of Hikage. Well, maybe is and isn't. Hikage claims not to care about stuff, but clearly she does. At the same time, would she push this issue? I don't know. Either way. I made my decision. We're gonna save the wrath for people who truly deserve it. Unless one of the two shows up in the background you see there. That's fair. It was a B. I wasn't, Enemies did hit me. No, actually, that's kind of bogus. Oh, are you gonna be in your team or interact with your team now? Huh. No hint on to who's here? And I was gonna say, I think Murasaki set the intro different. I'm not sure. Alright. My bet's on someone on the team. Okay. Bet has been delivered. That's actually a very fair thing to say. Sheesh. Alright. This is one of those times I was talking about. Not that I think Miyabi's in the wrong here at all, but if I'm playing a role, clearly the anger must be showcased. I'm about to say. Uh-oh. I didn't mean to do 2 again, but sure. Chaos Blast normally works. What? You were in the... How did... I'm gonna need to look at that footage. That should not be possible. You're just outside the edge? Alright. Then allow me... Yep. That's easy to do. I think I actually... That stun was... Uh-oh. What? Right. Wow. Okay, well, that time it actually worked in my favor. Uh-oh. Oh, that's right, the claw, right? Actually, that's fitting. You want to go home. Yeah. Yeah, I was... Wow. Have I seen this? Yes, I had to. No, I'm not sure if I did, because I would have been using Homer on the last battle. Meaning, or in order to see that, meaning, if I use my sword, maybe I did. No, wait, I 110% did, because I used level 3, and I remember, yeah, I added in the theme song. Yeah, okay. I'm just not used to it. But yeah, see, that was story purposes, all right? I had to do it for that reason. I'm only half joking, by the way. My purpose for mentioning that I revisited the Yumi files is that I forgot how good that was. And when I come back to here, I'm like, oh no, I need to get back. I need to get back. Which is why I try to play these games a certain way, to make sure the effect is maximized. Because now, well, actually, okay, there are a few people who show, like Rin, for example, that might... Why are we here? You know, I actually kind of hope he was not the last one, because I'm kind of curious to see who they would put as a fifth. But if not, wow, sheesh. They actually are doing damage to me, like a non-insignificant amount. Oh shoot, but I don't have many bars now. Who's next? Yes! So who's gonna be last then? Right now I don't think these two can help.
Murasaki,
そんなの紫が心配だからに決まってるじゃないか。
お姉ちゃんにはみやびさんがいるじゃない。心配する必要。
Oh shoot, yeah, I was about to say, hold up. I forgot the on-site rule when fighting you.
みやびさんがいるじゃない。
I'm trying to listen to you,
心配
big
する
sis.
必要はない。放っておいて。
Whoa.
人が心配しているのになんて言い方だ。
Cause you're beating me.
私が怒られないといけないの。そんなお姉ちゃんなんてもういらない。
Alright, that's the cue.
忍び停止。
Hope you enjoy the show, because that's all you gonna get. It's our turn now.
秘伝忍法
Even your abilities fails in comparison to the Chaos Blast.
100連戦突破。秘伝忍法
Can I nail this before you hit the ground? I probably should have went for 2 again, but it worked! Nice! Oh, that was perfect.
一人でいいの。私は一人でいいの。
I wanted to kind of do like a 360 no scope,
一緒に帰ろう。
even though that's completely not able to be used here. I didn't say that right. Point is, I wanted to aim a shot. I could have, you know, turned on the lock on, but who has time for that?
褒めてもらえる
Yeah, look,
かな。
they gave me an A for my creativity.
強くなったらお姉ちゃんに嫌われちゃう。
All right, so who's going to be last then? Because now I got no clue. Wait, did I have 4 fights or was that only 3? I thought it was only 3, right?
悪の誇りを舞い掲げます。
Wait, what?
紫
I'm about to say, yeah, what the
誇
heck?
りを舞い掲げま
Isn't that your thing? It is.
いざ火炎の魂に舞い散れ。
す。誰も追ってこない。
Whoa, this is different.
誰も。そうね。最初から誰もあなたを追ってなんて来ないもの。誰？私はあなたがよく知ってい
Oh
る子。
no.
臆病で役立たずなただのお荷物よ。私がよく知ってる。あなたがよく知ってる。本当の私。そう、本当の私は臆病で役立たずなただのお荷物ねえ。
Those are horrible things to say about yourself, by the way, but
分かってるでしょ。本当にいらないのは。
I didn't think the game would go this far.
私なんていらない。いらない。いらない。
I think that was the real one speaking there. I was think I was keeping track. Wow. I almost feel like this type of battle should have been in the actual main story. But yeah, it makes sense. Only you can fix this at this point.
つけたら
So let's do that.
待ってください。痛いの。忍び停止。
That wasn't me, in case you were wondering. I wanted the duel battle to be perfect, so I was trying to get my bar up.
忍び停止。
So now I can do it. Although it would have been a good way to tell us apart if I didn't do this, but hey. Now, I'll make that very clear in a second.
ごめんなさい。
The one who's losing is not... You know what? I said that's all that people would get, but no.
出てきました。
Oh, well,
本当にいらないのは私。
yeah, this is the journey to insanity. We need somebody to bring you out of this. Well, I'd say Mirai, because I think that's the closest person you have to a friend. But, I don't know.
褒めてもらえるかな。
Yeah, did I even get hit
だ
there?
ったらお姉ちゃんに嫌われちゃう。
Oh, that's right. I keep looking at my 3 bars. Trust me, leave. And that's what I'm gonna. There'll probably be more frantics. There probably will. All right, but everything has time and place. And
Murasaki.
who is the last one?
前手が出ます。
任務開始。
いらないのは私なの。私なの。きちゃん。
What?
きちゃん。みんな。きちゃん。うるさい。
Not the person at all I thought was gonna show up. Let's see how this goes. I have attack up. I'm not sure if that's gonna matter or if it'll translate. You really needed a better song. Dadgummit, they sold you.
最終戦勝負。
あれ。ここは。紫ちゃん、大丈夫？どうしたの？ぼーっとして。こっちに来ない。
Like they even.
私なんていない。
I remember in the Hanzo route, you weren't even in there.
みやびちゃんもイブちゃんもみんな心配してたよ。私はいらないの。私がいなくなればいいの。私なんて痛いです。
Wasn't paying attention. Well, might as well.
私はいらないの。私がいなくなればいいの。
Nah, I don't want to just be a punching bag.
私なんていらない子なんていない。だから絶対に行かせない。みんなにとって紫ちゃんは必要だから。
I mean, from a personality standpoint, it makes sense. These two don't have much of a history, do they?
痛いの。
All right. Well, okay, hang on. All right, let me sit up. Hold up. Shit, wait. That's right, they have electric. All right. I couldn't block that? Okay. All right. Wow. Okay. All right. I've had enough. Yeah. I need to be able to focus. We can't keep that. Let me clear the area.
秘伝忍法。
You weren't my target. It was all these electrics. Dadgummit. And now you're stopping my combo. They're the real threat. It's like a bunch of mini emus running around. If you saw, I was turning around to face the true threat. There we go. Now. Ah, shoot. I ran into that. Oh, I can't dodge that. But I can do this. I don't think I used this technique since the battle against... oh, shoot. Against Murasaki with the Haraga, the first battle. Yeah, you walked into that one. Can I... one more time? Can I aim? There we go. Nice. Clean.
こんなところでここにいてもいいの。
So yeah, looks like this will be wholesome.
ベベタン、一緒に帰ろう。
That just seems a bit, you know, again, if I had to say who has like the least connection, it'd probably be these two.
どう？すっきりした？
You know, I was gonna mention that, but it was giving me vibes of the issues I had in the first game. But it's a heart mission, so I'm ignoring it. You know, we're not gonna chalk it up. It's not the actual story. There have been many, you know, weird and questionable decisions that were made during these, so I'm ignoring all of them for purposes of future events and canon. All I have to say that, yeah, I felt like something like this was gonna happen.
どうしてそんな風に？それはね、目の前に紫ちゃんがいるからだよ。
I get the idea. I do. And that's completely understandable if you don't.
一人で笑うよりも二人で笑う方が楽しいんだもん。はあ。
You see, rather than more something generic like that, you could say like, you know, Mirai, you know, you're her #1 fan. How she treasures her, you know, something like it. Just it's much more of a tangible thing to grasp on, I feel. Oh, really? Huh.
私は一人より二人、二人より大勢がいいな。まあ、あくまで私の場合だけどね。紫ちゃんには紫ちゃんの好きな雰囲気があるだろうし。
That's true. I think I was saying true and fair at the same time there. Really? I honestly think you will be perfectly fine in your room. As long as you had your stories. Ah, true. Now you've gotten out. Yeah.
アスカさん、いろいろとありがとうございました。
I think what it is this I feel should have been. We'll talk about it later. Note on your bed. Well, sheesh. Well, now that's a nice image. You go to bed content. Wait, purple? What happened to red? Show the footage. It was red before. I want that color. Okay. I think that went more or less how I thought it would go. Except who ended up cheering you up? I think my thing with this is that one of the things I thought hurt this game was that they were basically retelling the same story over and over again. And I think one of the strengths in a story like this, or in a game like this, is using your individual characters and using them to tell a story. Like basically putting them in a situation and just let things happen naturally, right? I'm kind of going off topic though. For Murasaki, a big point of this whole of her whole character arc is how she sees herself and the relationship between her, Miyabi, and her sister. And once again, Team Hanzo wasn't a big part of their actual story, and Murasaki wasn't even available or like visible in Team Hanzo's story. So for that reason, I'm just saying it would have been better, I think, if somebody else, even if it was, I was thinking maybe Miyabi and Imu dual battle, you know? Because honestly, it's just me, I felt the note that they left a lot more than Asuka's speech. Why? I think it's one of those, again, show don't tell. Well, I'm not sure if show don't tell is exactly what I want to use here. Oh, partially. When they tell you, and I guess they're doing it because, again, they can't show because they're having it in book form. My point is that it seemed like a very forced confrontation, and while I could see the end result, it's like, yeah, I could see that. It had no buildup. I guess it needed some buildup for that to hit, I think. And it didn't address the issue that was brought up in the beginning, which is your room was no longer your safe place. It was addressed by, I think the problem was actually addressed by Murasaki herself. She vented her frustrations at Miyabi and Imu, and then later they realized they're going too far, give some space. I guess it seems like one of those things where you don't need the main character to be involved in every conflict. Like I remember a lot of the animes that I have watched and are currently watching, they do a really good job of making the main character be the main character and not the only character. But like I said, there have been a lot of issues, or not issues, a lot of questionable moments. Like again, Hikage in the beginning. I mean, it's not like I can't completely see Hikage doing that, but I would have had Hikage back off after Murasaki said, "Leave me alone." Be like, all right, peace out. But those are just my thoughts. Please tell me what are yours. Post them down in the comments below, and we'll get to the double chaos over here next time.